Have you ever asked yourself, why did this happen to me? Not just once, but over and over again. A missed opportunity, a broken relationship, an unexpected success. We constantly search for reasons, for patterns, for meaning. But here's the truth. The reasons we believe are often not the real reasons at all. Today, we're going to break down why things happen, not from a motivational or philosophical angle, but through the lens of psychology. And by the end, you might start questioning the very way your brain explains reality. Let's start with a fundamental principle. Your brain is not designed to find truth. It's designed to create certainty. From an evolutionary standpoint, uncertainty is dangerous. If early humans hesitated too long trying to figure out why a bush moved, they might not survive long enough to care. So the brain developed a shortcut: fill in the gaps fast. This is called cognitive closure. It's your mind's need to quickly resolve ambiguity, even if the explanation is incomplete or wrong. That's why when something happens, good or bad, you immediately generate a story. I failed because I'm not good enough. They ignored me because they don't like me. I succeeded because I'm talented. But these are not necessarily facts. They are interpretations your brain created to feel in control. Humans are pattern-detecting machines. We connect dots even when they don't actually connect. This is known as illusory correlation. For example, you wear a lucky shirt and something good happens. You believe the shirt caused it. You try something new and fail. You assume the new approach was the problem. In reality, most events are influenced by multiple variables: timing, environment, other people, random chance. But your brain simplifies this complexity into a single cause. Why? Because simple stories are easier to understand and easier to live with. Now let's talk about something deeper: your ego. Your ego's primary job is to protect your sense of self. So when something happens, your brain filters explanations in a very biased way. Success? That's because of me. Failure? That's because of external factors. This is called the self-serving bias. It helps you maintain confidence, but it also distorts reality. For example, if a project succeeds, you might credit your intelligence. If it fails, you might blame bad luck, timing, or others. But here's the problem: if you don't accurately understand why things happen, you can't effectively change outcomes. Another powerful psychological force is confirmation bias. This means you tend to notice and remember information that supports what you already believe and ignore what contradicts it. If you believe, "I'm unlucky," you'll notice every bad event more strongly. People can't be trusted. You'll highlight every betrayal and overlook kindness. Over time, this creates a feedback loop: belief selective attention, reinforced belief. So things don't just happen. You actually shape how they appear to happen. Sometimes, repeated negative experiences lead to something called learned helplessness. This is when you start believing, no matter what I do, nothing will change. At this point, your explanation for why things happen becomes fatalistic. This always happens to me. I have no control. But psychology tells us something important. There's a difference between actual lack of control and perceived lack of control. Often, it's the perception that traps people, not reality itself. So why do things happen? The honest answer is there is rarely a single, clear reason. Instead, what you experience is a combination of external factors, internal biases, past experiences, and your brain's need to create meaning. But here's the empowering part: you may not control everything that happens, but you can control the story you tell yourself about it. And that story shapes your decisions, your confidence, your future outcomes. So next time something happens, pause. Ask yourself, is this the truth or just the easiest explanation my brain came up with? Because sometimes, the biggest shift in life doesn't come from changing events. It comes from understanding them differently. If this changed the way you think even slightly, make sure to subscribe, because we're just getting started exploring how your mind really works. See you in the next one.